the land of pharaohs and monumental structures lies a civilization renowned for its profound understanding of time. Imagine the striking sands of ancient Egypt, where the regular rhythm of the Nile dictated life, and time measurement was both an art and a necessity. This intricate understanding of time by the Egyptians was not only remarkable, but also vital to their everyday life and religious practices. Join us as we journey back in time to uncover how the Egyptians measured the ever-ticking clock of antiquity. In the heart of ancient Egypt, time was closely linked to the natural world. The most fundamental unit of time was the day, dictated by the cosmic dance of the sun. Egyptians observed two main units, the daylight hours and the nighttime hours, which were each divided into 12 parts. This system may seem familiar, but what's intriguing is that the length of these hours varied with the changing seasons, as they were based on the length of actual daylight or night. One of the most innovative devices they used to measure time was the shadow clock, also known as the sundial. The earliest shadow clocks date back to around 1500 BCE and were simple L-shaped tools. These instruments allowed the Egyptians to divide daylight into morning and afternoon segments. By observing the changing position of the sun, they could tell the time with reasonable accuracy. As the sun moved across the sky, the shadow of the device's gnomon fell on a horizontal surface, marked with different time intervals. But what about measuring time when the sun was not visible, during the night? Egyptians employed the use of the water clock, known as a clepsydra. This ingenious invention consisted of a stone vessel with a small hole at the bottom through which water would gradually escape. Inside the vessel, markings indicated the passage of time as the water level lowered. As water flowed out, the level inside the container dropped, allowing Egyptians to measure hours even in the absence of sunlight. The water clock was more than a simple timepiece. It held significant religious and ceremonial importance. Time measurement was crucial for determining the precise timing of rituals and festivals. The Egyptians believed that meticulous adherence to the cosmic order was essential to maintaining harmony with the gods. The role of timekeeping extended to the temple priests, who relied heavily on water clocks for the complex ceremonies that synchronized with the movements of celestial bodies. A further testament to their fascination with time was the development of their highly accurate and well-organized calendar. The Egyptian calendar was one of the oldest, tracing back to around 3000 BCE. It originally followed the lunar cycle but was later refined into a solar calendar to better match the agricultural seasons. Comprised of 365 days, it was divided into 3 seasons, each with 4 months of 30 days. The 5 additional days were dedicated to the gods, marking special religious festivals. This calendar was essential for coordinating farming activities, especially with the flooding of the Nile. The anticipation of the inundation, which brought fertile soil for agriculture, depended on this sophisticated system. Moreover, the synchronization of the calendar with the heliacal rising of the star Sirius was a brilliant demonstration of their astronomical prowess. The Egyptians' profound connection with time went beyond necessity. It was embedded in their culture and spirituality. Temples were meticulously aligned with celestial events, and tombs, such as the Great Pyramids, were constructed to align with stars, reflecting a belief in the journey to the afterlife and eternity. In conclusion, the ancient Egyptians' approach to measuring time was multifaceted and sophisticated, laying the groundwork for many concepts we use today.